All right, metronome training, doing a lunge with a twist, okay? If you remember the old school metronomes, you put them on top of a piano and you set them, they count time for you, like tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock. Good for practicing or learning music. Well, they have apps that do that now, and the one I use is called Metronome Beats. Free, and it's really good for this kind of training. What you're going to do is just leave it as it is. It's set for 4/4 time, and that's what we want. And you're going to choose a speed, a number of beats per minute, that you can do this particular exercise, whatever exercise I prescribed for you, for up to 2 minutes. Okay, and the ideal is to try and reach that 2 minutes, but also have chosen a number of beats per minute that actually stop you at 2 minutes. Meaning you can't keep up with the metronome anymore. You are so gassed by the time you get to the 2 minute mark, okay? So that would be that you feel like you're working about 7 or 8 out of 10, where 1 is like you're sitting on the couch and 10 is like you couldn't be more gassed, okay? So you're gonna push yourself so that at that 2 minute mark, you can't do any more. So here's what it looks like, okay? And by the way, I don't prescribe these exercises for people who haven't trained with me for quite a while, until they've trained with me for quite a while, not people who haven't trained with me for quite a while. I want to know that you have a good solid foundation. I want to know that I've built up your endurance. I want to know that we've trained for strength, for hypertrophy, which is muscle building, several months of training at least before I'm going to give you this, because this is moving, it's really pushing the envelope. It's moving to your anaerobic energy systems, which asking you to do anaerobic activity for up to 2 minutes is really hard, okay? So this is pushing you. If you haven't, you might be subscribed to my YouTube channel and you might just come across these videos. I would not do them until you're in pretty good shape, okay? So consider doing my 12-week workout challenge, which is also here on my YouTube channel. And then in the later weeks, you may want to start including some of these things, okay? Here's what it looks like. So first off, a lunge with a twist is where you come down, twist, back, stand up. Down, twist, back, stand up, okay? 2 things are happening. Number 1 is a lunge. So lunges are very unstable. So you want to make sure that you can do them without wobbling side to side. You step out, staying on the heel of the front foot, you drive down with the back knee till it's just above the ground and you stand up. And then you come back. Try not to lean forward as you do it. Try to stay straight, chest out, core tight, okay? When you're lunging alone, the breathing is breathe in, breathe out, change legs, out. Okay? But again, low lunges are for people with good hips and good knees. If you don't have good knees, you may not even want to do this exercise, or just do a half lunge, like to there, okay? So the gap between my knee and the ground is like that instead of like that. And then the twist happens when you're at the bottom, which again is why this is an advanced exercise. You're already really unstable. You're in the most unstable part of the lunge and I'm asking you to twist. Okay, so I'm knocking you off balance when you're in the least stable position. So again, make sure that you're well trained before you try this. Now, the beats, like I said, it's set for 4/4 time. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, repeat, etc. And you're going to do 1 movement for every beat. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The challenge, by the way, is at the bottom of the lunge to make sure that your knee doesn't rise as you're twisting. And make sure, and this is for maximum instability, this is maximum trainer meanness, okay, that you're twisting with this elbow in towards the knee that's extended, okay? Don't twist this way. This is less stable. This is more stable than this, and I want unstable because I want to be challenging your stability as well as your anaerobic energy systems, because you can do it by the time you've graduated to this level of training, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the metronome and you'll see what it's like, okay? It's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let me turn it off, it'll get annoying. I'm going to warn you, the hard part of this exercise is when you're coming back up from the lunge and moving into the next one. Okay, it's easy to keep the beats on the first four, right? But then when you go into the fifth beat, when you're stepping out with the opposite leg, that's where it's hard. So this is easy, this is easy, this is easy, this is easy. Now you gotta get out really quick and down for the next beat. That's the challenge. So make sure you pick a speed, a number of beats per minute, that allow you to be able to do that for up to about 2 minutes. Because you will know that you are done when you can't keep time with the metronome anymore, okay? So again, it's gonna take some experimenting. You try and find the right number of beats that allow you to gas out, quote unquote, at about the 2 minute mark, right? But that's when you know that you've got up to a high enough levels when you can't keep up with those number of beats at the 2 minute mark, okay? And you'll know week to week that you're progressing, because if you're doing 70 beats a minute this week for 2 minutes and you gas out, and then you kick it up to 75 or even 74 beats a minute, or even 73, just, just a small change next week, and you manage to do the 2 minutes and keep time to a higher number of beats, then you've progressed, okay? So there it is. Lunge with a twist using a metronome.